Do you have a PS3, but you're thinking, I need more room? I need more room for my games, for my music, for my movies, and I don't want to lose all the stuff I already have. But you have no idea how to upgrade your PS3. You don't know how much it's going to cost, you don't know what equipment you're going to need, you don't know how to do it without losing all your stuff. Well, look no farther. This video is going to show you how to upgrade your PS3 in the easiest and cheapest fashion while keeping all of your stuff intact. Now I'm going to be very detailed so that anyone who actually really has no idea how to do this will be able to follow along. Before I upgraded my PS3, I really had no idea what I was getting into. I did a lot of research and eventually I figured out the easiest way to do it. Just tried it the other day, it worked perfectly, so now I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Alright, so first things first, here's a little checklist of what you need. First, you need an external hard drive or any kind of USB storage device that's going to be big enough to hold all your stuff. If you're just upgrading your PS3, you don't want to save any of your stuff, then you don't need this. But so this is a 120 gigabyte and my PS3 was a 120, so everything fit on there. It actually only took 88 gigabytes, so you can kind of use that to determine how big of an external hard drive you need. Then you need your new internal, whatever you want to upgrade to. We upgraded to 320 gigabytes. The actual specs don't matter too much. It just needs to be if you have a newer PS3 or a Slim, you need a laptop drive. I believe you said 2.5 inch, right? 2.5 inch drive. It's a standard laptop drive. If you have a different size drive, and you'll be able to tell pretty easily, you might have to get a different one. But for a Slim, this is the type you need. And then obviously your PS3, and then you need a computer of some sort. Alright, so step one is to convert your external hard drive from NTFS to FAT32. In order to convert back, you need to use a couple different methods. I've tried 3 different types and only one of them worked for me, but I'll explain all 3 of them. The first one is to use a command prompt. You type in format space / FS : FAT32 space and then the name of the drive. So if it says like drive F, then type F, drive E, type in E, and then Windows will automatically convert for you. If you're running anything previous of Windows 7 or Vista, this won't work. It only works with Vista and 7 so far. When I tried it, it gave me an error that said that the drive was too large for FAT32. I've heard that it can go up to around 500 gigabytes before it starts giving that error, but it gave me that error even though I was using a 320. So that didn't work for me. The second option is to use a application called Swiss Knife. This is supposed to basically do the same thing that the command prompt was supposed to do, only for bigger drives. I've heard that this works like a charm, but for whatever reason it didn't seem to want to work on my computer, so I couldn't get it to run. And so I used the third option, which is this HP USB disk storage format tool. This works like the absolute charm for me. It took about 3 seconds to download, and I just typed in the volume label, which you can find in computer. It'll tell you what it's called, and then just click start, and it's easy as that. All 3 methods take about 3 hours for a 320 gigabyte, so you can kind of go from there. But yeah, all you have to do is type in the volume label, click file system is FAT32, and then convert it. Also, quick warning, do not use an external hard drive that you have stuff on, because this will delete everything on the external hard drive. That is why I went out and bought a completely new external hard drive for this. But if you happen to have one laying around with nothing on it, you can use that. Alright, so part 2, now that we have our FAT32 external hard drive, we're going to plug that into our PS3, and we're going to back up our PS3. Now there's 2 reasons for this. 1, if for some reason something goes wrong, you have a backup of your PS3. And 2, later we're going to restore this onto the new hard drive, and that's how you're going to get all your stuff back. So, you're going to go over to settings, go to system settings, then you're going to click backup utility, and then backup. It's going to say that. You're going to say yes. It's going to say that. You're going to say yes. Then you're going to say USB device. It'll say whatever your USB device is. It's going to prepare. And there we go. Now it is backing up your PS3. Depending on how big your PS3 is, it's going to take a certain amount of time. Mine took about 3.5 hours. Step number 3. Now there is one thing that I forgot to mention you need, and that's any kind of flash drive or USB that can plug into your PS3. What we need to do now is to get the latest PlayStation update. That is so when you put in the new hard drive, it can run on your PS3. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to playstation.com/support, go to the systems updates area, and just click download now. Then you're going to make a folder on your flash drive that is called PS3 in all caps. Then inside that folder, you need to make another folder that is named update in all caps. Then you're going to put the update that you just downloaded into that folder. Alright, step number 4. You're going to have to remove the hard drive in your PS3 and replace it with your new hard drive. My lovely assistant Charlie is going to perform the removing of the hard drive. If you've never removed a hard drive before, it's pretty simple. It's right here. And yes, you need to unscrew those screws. There's only one screw. It's a blue screw. You just take off the door right here. Then there's one screw. You unscrew the screw. There's a little handle. You're going to have to pull that handle up, push it to the right, pull it out. Then you'll get your hard drive, and it has a casing over it, so you're going to have to unscrew the 4 screws, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side. Now we're taking out the old hard drive, and this is actually completely useless now. And here's the new hard drive. And there we go, and now you have to put the screws back in. Slide it to the left. With the Slim, you actually just slide it right in. It doesn't go to the left or the right. And stick the door back on, and you're done. Alright, so here we are. We turned the PS3 back on, and it's going to ask you to format the hard drive because it's not formatted, obviously. Now, this is different than mine. I have the Slim. It was 120 originally, so the 120 Slim. I had to do the flash drive thing where I put the update on the flash drive. If yours comes up like this, then you don't have to do that step. Step number 3, you don't have to do it. If it comes up with a black screen that says you need an update, then you have to do the flash drive thing. For this, all you have to do is push yes. It'll say everything's going to be deleted. There's nothing on it, so don't worry about that. Format, format, format. It is formatting. Alright, format's complete. I'm going to restart system. And now we should have a completely blank 320 gigabyte PS3. It's going to ask you to put in all this information that you normally do when you first start up a PS3. Or not. Yours is so much different than mine. And you're going to go over to backup utility again, and you're going to click restore. And we're going to say yes. And this is going to take yet another 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how big it is. It's going to reformat the hard drive. Don't worry about that. There's nothing on it. And now that the restore is completed, we will wait for the PS3 to restart. And there we go. As you can see, the theme is still there. All of the downloaded games are still there. All the saved games are still there, including the actual game data along with the game saves. The old PS memory cards are still there, including Sweet. It's a great name. You'll have to synchronize your trophies, but I'll still be there. As soon as you log in. And yeah, your login password, even your login password for PSN is still saved in there. It's signing in right now. And videos, music is all still there. So yeah, there you go. Simple as that. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. And yeah. And then you have to make a folder on your PS3 or on your flash drive. Then you have to make a folder on your Damn it, I said the same thing twice. Then you have to make a folder on your USB. I said USB that time. It's a flash drive. I cannot get this out. I might have to do a blooper reel with just that shit. Then you're going to make a folder on your What is so funny? You suck. Damn it. Then you're going to make a folder on your flash drive. I had to go in that time. You're an asshole. Why don't I do this while you're here?
God, that smells so bad.
You just farted while I was talking, and now you're blowing it at me.
Wafting, bro. Wafting.
I need a drink.
Huge difference. Yeah, you sip that such.
Then you're going to make a folder on your flash drive that is called PS3 in all caps. Then inside that folder, you have to make another one. I fucking forget what that one is.